This box right here is something new. Look at that fish right there. Watch this. My initial thoughts looking back here was, I'm never gonna find these things. They're gone. Something ate them. No way. What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video here. Today, we are gonna look for the turtles. And also, I'm gonna update you on everything that I own, everything that has been going on around here, because there's a lot going on. And I thought for the new people that are on this channel, first of all, welcome. Hi, my name is Paul Cuffaro. Hi. But you may be confused if you're new. So today, you're gonna witness the backyard, the tanks inside, and stay tuned, turtle hunt and a tour of my whole entire yard. We're out in the backyard. It's about time. It's been a while. All right, the flakes. This is the cutting board that I cut the tilapia on to feed the red tails, but instead of the mini pond first, let's do some of the koi fish. There they go. Going crazy. Also got a new little member in there, a red belly pacu right there. It's Nick's, but we're eventually gonna give it back to him. It just goes with the red tails that he gave me before. Growing them all for his pond, but he put them in when I left, so far so good. He's doing good. All right, watch this. I'm gonna see how they're all kind of spread out right now, and you can see how many there are. Just shake the water a little bit and put my hand in. Look how many just come straight to my hand. Is that crazy? I didn't even have to train. They all just train themselves. The second I put them in, and now let me try to find some babies. By the way, the plants that were in Thomas's tank in the kitchen actually started dying due to the lighting in that fish tank. So I brought them out here. They were all like brown and stuff. Within like 3 hours, they bloomed up, turned bright green, and now they've been living in here ever since I left. I put a few plants in before I left. So the 2 plants from Thomas's tank, which are doing amazing now. I just got these recently at Mark's Ark. Pretty cool, look at that flower it's got going. Those will get way bigger. They're just kind of, they're new to the water, so. Then I planted these, they were like dead, like this, just like that, like half dead. And these were from the old big pond. I just took one of the babies just like this, and now they're all growing. So that's one of my favorite parts about putting plants in, just watching them grow from being small. And I put another one right here, and look how amazing they're doing. Pretty crazy. They're gonna get huge right here and really cover up this pathway. Also have another live plant right here. Planning on doing a whole other video on live plants into both of these ponds. I'm gonna get plants for both of them. A lot for the mini pond, because live plants in the mini pond with mollies, platies, not only gives the babies a hiding spot, but also makes the pond just look amazing. And then over here in the big pond, we need a lot of plants too. Alrighty, aquascape flakes here. I'm gonna give the fish 3, 2, 1. Watch this. They're just gonna go ham. Once one finds it, here they come. Look how small. Okay, so these are the babies. Do you remember in the cage in my room in the fish tank? There's one of them right there. That's how big they've gotten since. See them? That's them. And they are just about almost as big as their adults now. But you can see the babies. It's just amazing. We literally grew them from when they were this big.
Show them the newborn.
Okay, here's all the new ones. You can see them swimming around. Now, it's a lot harder to see them on camera. In person, there's like 50 in every single corner. So there's about 7 right here. There's like 5 right there. And then there's a bunch just swimming through here. You just can't see them exactly. But look how small some of them are, Nick. Look at that. See them swimming across the rocks?
Yeah.
Oh, you can definitely see them on camera right now. Yep. So cool. They just come up in here and they drop the live babies and then they swim back down creek. Check out how big the elephant ears are getting up here as well. Everything's grown since I left because it doesn't stop raining in Florida. Today is the first day without rain in like 3 weeks, Nick. It's been pretty gnarly, so I'm glad I was gone that time of the year at least. Oh, look at this. It's a little lizard, curly tail. Also, let me bring you over here. Look how big these plants got. Absolutely huge. This was in a pot, if you remember when I built the pond, and there's a piece of driftwood going across. This is where it all started right here. Right there, that's the bin that it all started in. Now it just overgrew, so we're gonna have to trim these back eventually. But it's really looking good to fill in everything for now. Those are doing amazing, so is that. All the plants are doing really well. Here are my succulents. As you know, I put soil and then the succulents in the waterfall. I saw this a lot in California with Greg, and this just looks amazing. You can see how well these are doing, and not only these, but those over there as well. So a little backyard update there, pretty quick. Let's head on into the room and show you guys how the tanks are doing. Alrighty, now this thing. Alright, I just made this last video. If you do want to check it out, I'll have it pop up right here. You can check that video out. It's pretty dope. Let me talk about this thing real quick. 3 things. This was something I had in mind to do. I was super stoked to do it. I just spent $250 on this thing right here. It's a dehumidifier. This is 30 minutes worth of dehumidifying. Dope. That is how much water came out of the air just in this room. So I was reading the comments. That's exactly what a lot of people are saying. The humidity in here is gonna be crazy. So eventually I'm gonna let this ride out for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna put fish in it yet. I'm just gonna move with the flow. Don't even bother putting fish in it yet. See how everything works out. If I come across problems, I'll try to fix them, and if I can't fix them, I'll just end up moving it outside. Drain the water out, take the sand out real quick, and move it outside. And as you can see, we have plenty of room for that above ground mini pond. Not a big deal. This was just a little experiment here. If it does end up working, it does. If not, it doesn't. We just move it. It's real small. It's only 8 feet long. Not a big deal. For those of you who were concerned, I appreciate your concerns, but I think we've got this under control. And that is Thomas's tank, Thomas's fish tank. It's pretty good, but the lighting is just so bad in this tank that I'm gonna need to resituate it. This box right here is something new, and that'll be one of these upcoming videos. I'm gonna set this up for Thomas. So Thomas is in there for now, but this box, we'll explain it in one of these upcoming videos for sure. Update on Luna. Both plants are doing amazing, so is the moss ball. And there she is. She's much bigger now. It's crazy how much she's grown since I've had her. She's getting a lot more bulky for betta fish. Such cool colors on her. But there's her tank. She's doing good. She's got some snails in there as well. I believe there's like 3 of them. And there's the one big shrimp that just hangs around. This video is much needed. You guys have not been caught up. I've been out of town for so long. But here is the 160. Let me turn the lights off. You got a beautiful angelfish. There's another angelfish in here as well. There's one of them. There are my royal plecos, and there is also 11 clown loaches back there hiding. There's a total of 3 different filters on that tank. There's a canister filter, and then there's another 70-gallon filter, as well as another 70-gallon filter. So we've got plenty of filtration on this tank, as well as 2 giant air pumps. So these fish are just healthy as can be, swimming around, hanging out, and but now over to the man himself right here. There's a Mini Moo 2.0. That's not actually Mini Moo. He's just been in there forever, and he tends not to mess with them. But he is just getting out of that molding stage, and his colors are popping. Look at the blue start popping on him. George is becoming a dope flower horn. Look at that fish right there. I literally love that thing so much. Is that insane? The colors on him have changed so much since I've got him. George and Mini Moo 2.0. I will get Mini Moo 1.0 eventually. I'll get that back, Zach. I know you're watching. And my camera's blurry. Sick. But now, to the subject you've all been waiting for. The turtles. I talked to Canon on the phone, and he just said kind of look through all the mulch and go to the side of the fence behind the berm that we made for the Big Ponds biofalls and look behind there. Nothing was there, but let me stop you there because you're not going to believe where I ended up finding both of these turtles. They were in this. So somehow, my initial thoughts looking back here was I'm never going to find these things. They're gone. Something ate them. So on and so forth. But then it clicked to me and I was like, so somehow they got through this. They might have picked themselves up and went sideways. So I tested it. This is the only fence. And look, they can't get out from here. This is the only fence they could fit through, right? Because the other one has the caging on it. And look, it goes right through if they go sideways. So there they are. They were in. Let me show you. Let me put you back. Go free. This is the female. Flat belly. This is the female. Go free, bub. There she goes. Now for instance, I'm gonna show you how the male was. The male was just like this, in a spot, covered like this, but deeper. These guys were literally hidden like in there. And this was never moved, all this was just sitting here. So they probably dug their way through, I couldn't find them. And I came back here and really just dug my way through. Like I started moving all these to the side, and I found the female right here. And this one was on the very back side. So the male, as you can see with the bent belly right there, go free, bud. Boom. and just like that, the cage is now on the mesh, I should say, and it's all the way to the ground. Right here I got to leave a little bit of space, but they're not going to be able to dig through this because it's straight gravel. Like, this will be difficult for them to get through, especially now that everything is caged in. Guys, welcome back, the two turtles. I'm going to name them Who and Deanie, because Houdini, that's just typical. It's like, these things are magical. This guy's chilling right here, and there's another one they're eating all the plants. They must have been hungry, dude. Holy moly. That's the female right there. And the female is eating. I just threw some food right in front of her and she's munching away. Still eating. She just loves food. All right, all the koi fish are doing amazing, and so is all the fish in the mini pond. Be sure, if you haven't done so already, to join the family, hit the subscribe button, and turn your post notifications on. Don't miss out on all these insane videos to come, and this backyard.
Well,
Is Drew home? Drew? Nope, not home today. And that is gonna do for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and for today's positive comment shout out goes to, not that one, but you were wrong, whoever commented that. You guys actually are my family. That's the reason why I share my life with you, so wrong. Anyway, all right, back to the positive comment shout out goes to Miss Aquarium, saying, hi, you are my inspiration to the fish hobby. You are the best for the fish hobby and YouTube channel. Thank you.